So you see where I went. So they had emailed me yesterday at this festival on Birch Street that they were having a job fair yesterday through, I believe, the 24th of August. I went in there. There's no signage. There's no signage on the building. Nothing saying that they're holding a job fair. Um, so I walked in there and there was no one waiting. So I was like, okay, it don't look like they're having a job fair. Because Ernie told me to get down here as quick as possible. He was real upset. Because now, and I'm going to update everyone on this, unemployment is denying me unemployment. Because they're saying I quitted Menards when in fact it was I went to Woodman's after Menards, and Woodman's just upped and letting me go. And I have been trying to get my job back at Menards, to be honest. So reality is I am trying to get so I'm not at Dollar Tree for very long. So right now, yes, I'm trying my best and all my power to find a different job and all that. I can only do basically retail work. I can't really do factory because of some health concerns I have. So, yeah, and like I don't want to tell my husband, he always disagrees. He says, oh, you probably could do factory or light manufacturing, and then he says, and I don't want to tell him, they're going to want you to go fast like Woodman's wanted you to bag fast. What are you going to do if I went to manufacturing and they let me go quicker than Woodman's, Because you're not moving fast enough. Well, then you're in a hard spot, and that's what I've been thinking. Even if I get back into Menards, it's like, I know they treated me real bad there, but if I had to go back there, it's like, you might as well stay there until you can't work anymore and just be quiet. You know, you just hate saying it, and it's like, um, so, yeah. Otherwise, I think I'll have to, since I think last week I put in an application to Hobby Lobby and Jacobson's Ace Hardware. So, um, I do have an application out at McDonald's. But I don't know. I haven't heard back from even McDonald's yet. So, um, with Hy-Vee's now, it's been 2 weeks since I had the interview. They have not texted me back. They haven't called me back. They have not even emailed me anything. They haven't turned me down. They haven't told me if I got a job or not there. So I'm hanging on a limb, and I don't really want to be at Dollar Tree for very long, to be honest. I mean, they're not a bad place to work at, but it's just the pay and the amount of hours, and the only way to get me to stay at Dollar Tree is if they up the pay to $12 an hour, which means I'd be probably paid more than their managers there. And to bump me up to being guaranteed at least 30 hours, and then I could make a living. But right now, yeah, it's a scary time. I don't want us to lose our house or anything. So that's where I'm kind of at right now with this. I'll have to see how I can appeal Unemployment's decision, and to admit, yeah, I've been trying to get back into Menards, which is true. So, like with West, they did contacted me while I was still at Woodman's back in July. What they thought I was still at Menards East, and they said, well, you could just transfer to us. Well, in fact, I couldn't because I already left Menards, the company. So, and with Menards, I think I said that my last day was on a Tuesday. Well, in fact, they did not schedule me that week for work. Because they could have scheduled me, I think, a couple more days, but they just didn't. But, right now, if I could get back into Menards, I think all as you can be is just thankful that you have a job. Honestly, it's real hard to get a different job, and that's what I'm learning, and I'm like, yeah. So, only you can get a different job real quick is if the place is very desperate for employees to be hired, like Dollar Tree was, for example. And my next option is me looking for a place that would work with Dollar Tree if I had to. I don't know. I'm just desperate right now, is everything.